99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. The center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. You know, something as simple as food and eating. It's not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day we are choosing that's not in our own best interest. So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're gonna kick yourself in the balls? So you're gonna stop yourself from getting what you dream. And I think the word discipline has kind of gotten a bad name. We think about it in terms of punishment. I'm not talking about discipline in that way. I'm talking about discipline in the sense that you forego immediate pleasure for the exchange of long-term self-respect. I believe that self-discipline is the definition of self-love. That when you say that you love yourself, that means that you have behavior towards yourself that is loving. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. Self-love is when you say to yourself, oh man, look, I know you and that girl got a real connection. I know y'all vibe, but that's your girl's cousin. So I love you too much to let you do that. It's like you say to yourself, hey man, look, I know you want to eat that pizza and it'll be really good, you know, but I can't let you eat that, man, because if you eat that pizza, you're going to feel like shit, you know, and I love you too much to let you eat that. Self-love is, hey, look, I know you got a test on Monday, you know, and I know you really want to go out with your friends. It's Saturday night, you want to go out, but if you fail that test, you're not going to feel good about yourself. You know, I love you too much to let you go out tonight. Self-discipline is self-love. If you want to be happy, you have to love yourself, which means you have to discipline your behavior. The road to sustained happiness is through disciplining your behavior.
We tend to base our self-esteem on what other people think. And that's not really self-esteem. Self-esteem is supposed to be how we feel about ourselves. And I was just saying how dangerous it is to allow other people to determine how you're going to feel about you. And it's kind of like looking into a broken mirror. You're going to look in a broken mirror and then change your face to try to look good in this defiled, busted, broken mirror. And it just, other people's opinions is a really way to determine how we feel about ourselves.
Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone. As long as we're pointing the finger and stuck in whose fault something is, we're jammed and trapped into victim mode. When you're in victim mode, you are stuck in suffering. The road to power is in taking responsibility. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone.
The prerequisite for spending time with any person is that they nourish and inspire you. they feed your flame. Look at your last 5 text messages. Are those people feeding your flames or dousing your fire? Put your phone down for just a second and look around. Look to the people around you. Are those people throwing logs on your fire or are they pissing on it? I want my life, I want my work, my family, I want it to mean something. And it's like, if you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay in this next 10 minutes. And you do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall. And I think psychologically, the advantage that gives me over a lot of people that have been in competition with in different situations is it's difficult to take the first step when you look how big the task is. The definition of who I am is very clear to me, and it also redefines who I want to be, in that I know for a fact that I'm stronger than I thought I was. You know, you can't help but ask yourself the question, what would I do if I was in Muhammad Ali's shoes? I'm motivated by fear. I hate being scared to do something. And I think what developed in my early days was the attitude that I started attacking things that I was scared of.
Why were you scared in your bed the night before? What do you need that fear for? Just don't go. Why are you scared in your bed 16 hours before you jump? Why are you scared in the car? Why could you not enjoy breakfast? Fear of what? You're nowhere even near the airplane. Everything up to the stepping out, there's actually no reason to be scared. It only just ruins your day. You don't have to jump. And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life. And God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror.
Thanks for watching this video. For me, that motivational speech is one of many that I listened to at the start of this journey. I listened to some of Arnie's speeches, all bunch of different motivational speeches on YouTube. There's one called You Gotta Wanna Succeed as Bad as You Wanna Breathe. That's a good one. And these speeches changed my life. And guys, the reason it is it instilled a mindset in me that was of work ethic, of discipline. And when I started having that mindset and applying it to my life, creating goals, having discipline, it changed everything. That's when I was able to fix my pectus. That's when I was able to build this business, you know. So without that, you guys wouldn't have these videos. Without that, I wouldn't have coached hundreds of people to fix their pectus. And so without that level of discipline, you probably won't fix your pectus. And so it's just it's something I wanted to share with you guys because it is so important to have that discipline, to have that motivation, that hard work. So hopefully this helps provide some motivation for you. Start listening to those motivational videos. I used to put it on every morning when I woke up and it changed my life. So hopefully it can change yours. And guys, if you are interested in fixing your pectus, then I have the best offer for you. It's called the 2022 Pectus Transformation Challenge. I Just launched it. Basically, it's signing up for coaching with me for 1 year, and in doing so you get huge discounts and you go on the running to win awesome prizes like lifetime access to my coaching and my programs. So if you're interested, link is in the description. Seriously, if you're lacking motivational discipline, hopefully having me as a coach for an entire year will really help provide that. And in doing so and having my guidance and having my coaching and having a program laid out for you for a year, you're going to completely transform not only your body, not only your pectus, but your entire life, your habits, everything. And I've run the challenge this year really successfully. So many clients have gotten such an amazing result. They've changed their lives. And that's my goal, is to help people change their lives. So I'd like to help you too. If you're interested, link is in the description. It's time for you to transform your pectus just like my clients have.